We all take our physical balance totally for granted. Well, right up until the exact second we lose it, right? Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to completely demystify how your body's balance mechanics actually work. And more importantly, we're giving you actionable, at-home exercises to stop falls before they ever even happen.
So why do we actually get unsteady as we get older? It's incredibly tempting to just brush off a stumble as, getting older, or just having a clumsy day. Let's completely debunk that myth right now. Falling is absolutely not an inevitable part of aging. In fact, stability is a highly trainable physiological skill.
Think of this skill as being powered by a biological trifecta. First, you've got your vestibular system. That's in your inner ear, and it processes your spatial orientation. Second is your visual system, which gives you all that crucial context about your surroundings. And third is proprioception. These are essentially microscopic sensors hiding in your joints and muscles, and they're sending rapid-fire signals to your brain about exactly where your limbs are at any given moment.
But here's the crazy part. Where things usually go wrong is actually right down in your lower leg and ankle. There's this fascinating clinical data from a PubMed study of healthy adults over 60, and it found that a major predictor of falls is a delay in something called ankle dorsiflexion. Now, that's literally just a fancy medical term for lifting your foot up during the swing phase of walking. But when that lift is delayed by even a fraction of a second, boom, your center of mass shifts and you trip.
Okay, so this brings us to our absolute secret weapon for fall prevention, proprioception. It's basically your body's built-in GPS system. It lets you know exactly where your joints are without having to physically look down at your feet. Now, while proprioception does naturally degrade over time, the fantastic news, and I mean really great news, is that this specific system is 100% trainable.
Think about it. When was the last time you had to stumble to the bathroom in the pitch black? Vision actually accounts for up to 50% of our balance. Half. So when we step into a dark room or, experience natural vision changes over time, those joint proprioceptors have to work double time just to keep us upright.
But hey, before we start training those proprioceptors, we absolutely need the right foundation. The CDC recommends a few rapid-fire interventions for safe footwear. You want a firm heel collar, a textured sole, and really importantly, a thin midsole so you can actually feel the ground beneath you. Keep any heels under an inch, and please, for the love of all things holy, stop treating your kitchen floor like an ice skating rink in just your socks.
All right, so how do we actually fix that super dangerous foot lifting delay we talked about? Using some proven protocols from UCSF Sports Medicine, you can just grab a simple resistance band to strengthen ankle dorsiflexion and eversion. Pulling your toes up against that resistance trains those tiny little stabilizing muscles to fire up much faster the next time you stumble.
Okay, once you've built up that baseline strength, it's time to really challenge the system with the single leg stand. Now, listen closely. Always do this in a 90-degree safety corner so the walls can catch you if you wobble. Stand on one leg, but instead of just staring at one spot on the wall, turn your head to look at 5 different objects for 2 seconds each. Deliberately taking away your visual anchor like that, it forces the ankle to adapt and work so much harder.
Next up, we've got a really awesome drill called cup taps. While you're standing on one leg in your safety corner, place a few small targets, just regular paper cups work great, on the floor around you. Then, just tap them with your free foot in completely random patterns. Just 30 to 60 seconds of this is an absolutely incredible way to build up your coordination and get that rock-solid ankle stability.
Now you might be wondering, okay, but how long is this going to take before I actually see results? Surprisingly, most folks feel noticeably steadier within just 2 to 3 weeks. Seriously, consistency totally beats duration here. Practicing these simple drills for maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day, 3 times a week is literally all it takes to rewire your balance system.
Look, if you take away absolutely anything from this explainer today, please let it be this. Balance is a skill. And like literally any other skill, it can be improved with practice. You do not have to just live with the fear of falling. You have the power right now to train your stability. So the only question left is, which of these drills are you going to try first today to take back control of your steps?